Hello everyone, hopefully all of you are doing well. Today's video will be about Bangladesh's future standard issue rifle. Like all my other videos, this video will also be divided into three sections. In section 1, we will discuss why Bangladesh needs a new primary assault rifle. In section 2, we will talk about the potential replacements and their specifications. In section 3, we will discuss some pros and cons of all of the rifles and decide which one is the best. The BD-08 has been the standard issue rifle of the Bangladesh Army since the late 2000s. The BD-08 is an upgraded variant of the Chinese Type 81. At the time, it was a huge upgrade from the SKS clone rifles that the Bangladesh Army was using, and the BD-08 was also superior to Dandia's primary rifle, the INSAS. But Dandia has now started the process of replacing their INSAS rifles with the AK-203, which is better than the BD-08 in every way. Now we must select a new rifle that is superior to India's standard issue rifle, the AK-203. We have many options, but I have selected 3 for this video. I might make a part 2 in the future with some more rifles if enough people ask for it in the comment section. Now let's introduce our contenders. The AK-15 from Russia. The AK-15 is chambered in 7.62 by 39 and is used by the Special Forces units of the Russian military. It is based on the AK-12 and is, according to the Kalashnikov company itself, the pinnacle of the AK system, meaning it stands above all other AK platform rifles, including Dandia's AK-203. Many of you probably know that Bangladesh actually ordered a few thousand units of the AK-15 a few years ago. As of the time of recording this video, we still have not received our shipment of the AK-15s. Some people think this has something to do with Dandia, but this time Dandia had nothing to do with this. This is purely because of the conflict in Ukraine. We also bought 2 Mi-17 helicopters from Russia for our police force that are currently sitting in Russia that can't be delivered to us because of the sanctions that have been put on Russia by America and the EU countries. So we can't receive anything from Russia until the war ends and the sanctions on Russia are lifted. Now for our second contender, the SAR-15T from Turkey. This is probably the first time that most of you have heard about this rifle. The SAR-15T is based on the original AK-47 platform, but is highly modernized with modern materials and is also highly modular. It is also chambered in 7.62 by 39 and is currently used by the Turkish armed forces. Our last contender is not an AK platform rifle. It is the CZ Bren 2 7.62 by 39 version. The CZ Bren 2 is a sleek, highly modular rifle from the Czech Republic. It is used by special forces of many NATO countries like France. Now let's compare the specifications of our 3 contenders. All 3 of the rifles are chambered in 7.62 by 39 mm. For barrel length, the AK-15 and the SAR-15T both have 16-inch barrels, but the AK-15 is 5 mm longer. Meanwhile, the CZ Bren 2 has a 14-inch barrel, so 2 inches shorter than the other 2. None of the official website pages of these rifles mention the effective range, so these numbers are estimates by me based on barrel length and muzzle velocity. The AK-15 has the longest range because it has the longest barrel and the highest muzzle velocity. SAR-15T has the same length barrel as the AK-15, but it has a lower muzzle velocity, so because of that it will have a lower effective range. The muzzle velocity for the CZ Bren isn't public, but it does have the shortest barrel at only 14 inches. So that will affect its effective range more than the others. For the weight, the AK-15 and the SAR-15T basically have the exact same weight, but the CZ Bren 2 is 700 grams lighter, which is a lot. The reason the CZ Bren 2 is so much lighter despite having the same size magazine and firing the same cartridge is because the CZ Bren 2's receiver is made out of aerospace grade aluminium and its shoulder stock is made out of carbon fiber. So because of the materials used, it has a much lighter weight than the other two rifles. For modularity, all three of the rifles have 4 Picatinny rails. Now let's talk about some pros and cons. For the AK-15, its pros are that it is the best AK platform rifle on the market. So it has the AK's high durability and reliability with modern performance and modularity. The price isn't public, but if I had to guess, it would be between $2,200 and $2,600. Now this price will go down a lot if we make the rifles locally in Bangladesh Ordnance Factory, so that is something to keep in mind. Now the SAR-15T. The SAR-15T's pros are that it is likely the most inexpensive rifle on the list. The price for this one also isn't public, but if I had to guess, I would say it's between $1,800 and $2,100 or $2,200. And again, this cost will also go down if we produce them locally at Bangladesh Ordnance Factory, which we will have to do for whatever rifle we select as our new standard issue rifle. Other than the cost, the SAR-15T is still an AK platform rifle, so it has the AK's reliability and durability. It is also as modular as the AK-15 except for one thing which I will mention in the cons section. The SAR-15's cons are that it has a fixed buttstock. This makes it a little less compact than the other two rifles, but it's not a big deal and the fixed buttstock reduces costs. Another con is that despite it having a 16-inch barrel just like the AK-15, it has a lower muzzle velocity. Lastly, the CZ Bren 2. The CZ Bren 2's pros are that it is significantly lighter than the other two rifles. Even though the CZ Bren 2 is much lighter, it is still very durable because it's made out of aerospace grade aluminium. It has a foldable and extendable stock made out of carbon fiber. This makes the CZ Bren 2 very compact. For the CZ Bren 2's cons, it is definitely the most expensive rifle on the list because of the materials it's made out of. It's also more complicated to assemble, so that also raises production costs. If I had to estimate, its price would probably be around $3,000 per unit. The CZ Bren 2 does have less range than the other two, but I think it makes up for it with being so compact. And the majority of engagements are not done at that far of a distance to begin with. So I will leave it over to you guys to decide if this is a con or not. I personally believe that all three of these rifles would make for a very good standard issue rifle for Bangladesh, but if I had to pick one, I would personally pick the AK-15. Let me know in the comment section what rifle you think Bangladesh should select as its new standard issue rifle. Thank you for watching the video till the end. If you wish to support me, you can just like the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course leave a comment. I appreciate you watching till the end, and I will see you in the next video.